Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the Off The Wagon challenge in Santa Fortuna. My name is Mr. Freeze2244, but before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Also, if you've missed any videos so far, I've covered that in Santa Fortuna. You can check out the link in the description of the full playlist of videos, and I should have all the challenges covered for you. So for this challenge, I'm going to be using the regular lockpick, the coin, and I'm going to bring along a pistol. I'm going to start in the main location. At the very start, you want to cross the road and lockpick this door into the Medico, and there's going to be some lethal poison pills in there, and we're going to use those for the line of coke a little bit later on. So for this challenge, there's quite a few things that you need to do really in order to get Hector Delgado to actually sniff the coke, but it just takes a long time really. Not really much you can do, but there's a lot of waiting around. So once we sneak into this mansion here, what we're going to actually have to do is acquire ourselves a mansion guard disguise. And the usual way I usually do it is by turning on the air conditioning just on this building over here. You can go ahead and take out the cameras if you want to, although it doesn't really matter if you get spotted anyway. So once we've acquired this disguise, we now have to head downstairs into the bar area. There's a person who has a love letter on him, and we have to deliver it to Hector Delgado, and the person in question is going to be downstairs. He's going to be wandering around. He's the guy with a limp, so that's how you can tell who it's going to be. And if you kept up with me up to this point, using the clock as a reference, the person in question is going to be this guy right here. He's got a limp, very noticeable, and he's about to go into this bar area, but we're actually going to take him out, and he's going to drop the love letter that we need to deliver to Hector. So we're just going to go ahead and subdue him, and then grab the notes and then drag his body and dump him in here. If you're having issues with the guard in the corridor, I recommend just trying to coin him into this room, and then you'll be able to take him out in here and grab the letter from in here. But once you've got this now, we're going to have to go deliver this to Hector, and the fastest way of getting up there is by using these set of stairs over here. And you just hit the door on your left, and then you'll hit the stairs on the opposite side. You will need to lockpick the door to get in though, so make sure there's no guards around spotting you at the same time.
I believe this is yours.
My letter? You found it. You have no idea how long I've been looking for this. You know what? Take this. Thank you.
So what he's basically giving you is a safe combination key, and if you go into Rico Delgado's bedroom, or where you get his tattoo done, that is, then he will have a safe behind him. If you use this safe combination on that safe, you'll find yourself a gun inside that safe, which is essentially like a golden version of the striker. So what Hector's going to do now is essentially going to go all the way over to where Andrea Martinez is and personally deliver the letter himself. That's going to take a long time, and especially when you need to do an additional thing over there, it's just a lot of following him around. It's kind of annoying really, but we still need to poison that line of coke as well downstairs. So for now, we're just going to follow him outside of the mansion and see where he goes. So before we head out of the mansion, we're going to acquire ourselves a different disguise. We're actually, first of all, going to lockpick this door here, and then we're going to distract the waiter that's just in the area, and we're going to distract him with a coin just behind this bar. On the pool table, there's a pool ball. I'm just going to grab this and use this to knock him out. We're just going to leave his body there because he doesn't get discovered anyway. So once we've got his disguise, we can go ahead and poison the line of coke that's just on this pool table. And once you've done that, all you've got to do now is basically just catch up with Hector Delgado. He should be on his way to where Andrea Martinez is right now. He should be way out the mansion by now. He does walk pretty quickly, but it still requires a lot of stuff to get this challenge done. Just in order for him to snort some coke. There's also another camera there, but you can take out the evidence a little bit later on, which I do, but I do get into some hassle, as you'll see, because the shooting system is a little bit wonky in this game. So Hector is just in there now talking to Andrea Martinez. Andrea is going to eventually go upstairs and she's going to read the letter upstairs on the balcony. And while that's happening, Hector is going to go downstairs by the river, just literally below the balcony. And he's going to be saying that he's going to kick the cocaine. He's not going to smoke it anymore. Not smoke it, sorry, sniff it. And yeah, that's basically it. And what happens then, this is where everything goes to shit. That is a perfect shot. Look, I've lined it twice now. 2. It's not hitting. There's something wrong with the accuracy of these pistols in the game. I aimed twice directly at that evidence there, and it didn't break. And this is where everyone starts freaking out a little bit. It doesn't affect anything really. Everyone goes back to normal in a second. But yeah, I just find that really frustrating in this game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding the pistols in this game to be very, very unreliable. The recoil as well is just stupid. It's really, really stupid. But everyone's going to go back to normal in a minute. But eventually, as I was saying, Hector Delgado is basically going down by the river. He's probably there by now because of all this commotion that's happened here. But he's going to go down the river right below us, and he's going to start getting emotional and saying that he's going to give up cocaine to try and prove himself to be a better man for Andrea. And while all that's taking place, Andrea is going to go outside and read the letter. And what we're actually going to do is push her off the ledge. And Hector Delgado is going to see everything. And he's going to think that she's committed suicide or something like that. And then he goes back to the mansion wallowing in his tears. And he will go back to eventually snort the cocaine. So that's essentially how you do it. Just use your instinct to make sure that he is directly below. Otherwise this is not going to work. So just make sure you use your instinct to find out if he's there. I thought he was still on his way down, but it turns out he was already there. As you can see briefly, just up, there you go. It's just right there. So that's when we can throw her over the ledge. And that's when he's going to go back to the mansion.
Martinez is down.
I mean, he doesn't jump in to save her or anything like that. I mean, I know there's piranhas in there, but still, he just walks away. He doesn't even inform anybody. He just walks away. That's a very, very strange behaviour, in my opinion. But we're essentially just going to follow him all the way back to the mansion now. If you've got any pistols or any illegal weapons on you, I advise you to drop them now, because to get back into the mansion itself, you're going to need to get through a frisk zone. So, yeah, that's if you actually want to see all this take place. You can essentially just wait and carry on and move on with something else, and challenge will just pop up by itself. But it does take some time. But I'm going to speed this up. So that's how you do the Off The Wagon challenge, so hopefully this helps you out. So that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out or if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. For the full playlist of videos, check out the link in the description. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.